Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And so we stand for the anthems. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So off we go then. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Only partially clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to break at pace. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Spread out to the left. Delivers with whip. And back out it comes. Antonio Silva. Now Ruben Diaz. Vitinha.
Ireland seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Cullen. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
João Palhinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Rafael Leao. And that has been cleared. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pinches it off him. And that is played back to front. Vitinha. Played back in. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking tidy in possession here. Looking for the runner. It's a promising position. Tries to get it clear. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bruno Fernandes for Pedro Neto. Portugal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And João Palhinha. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Ruben Dias. Pedro Neto. And that is a little undercooked. Nuno Mendes. Great run on the overlap here. And that's out of reach. Vitinha. And João Palhinha. Rafael Leao. Now Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Diogo Dalot. Pedro Neto. Here's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And João Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, look at the space here. Rafael Leao! In comes the delivery. Can he finish? It's run loose. In for the follow-up. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Portugal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Diogo Dalot. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. The midway point of the game.
Portugal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Portugal clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, he's Pedro Neto! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Ruben Dias and Dalot. Ruben Dias. Here's Vitinha. Forwards and with intent. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Lobbed in behind. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Diogo Dalot. Oh, strongly challenged there. Antonio Silva. Rafael Leao to Bruno Fernandes. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Smallbone. Forward it goes. That has been cut short. And it's Coleman. Chooses to go cross-field. Cross goes in there. Crossed in again. Smallbone. And the finish! No mistake! The breakthrough arrives at last! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Shifted upfield.
Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he skips past his man. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Smallbone. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Lovely bit of skill. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He has found the way through. There's the hit! And the lead stays intact, just.
Rafael Leao knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Danger averted for now. Ball is over the line. That's good play. Now here's the delivery. And that has been knocked clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Portugal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Antonio Silva. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Has crossed into the middle. João Palhinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Diogo Dalot finds himself offside. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And the referee brings it to a close.